Hello everybody, thank you for joining us for Devotionables, brief devotions for busy people. We got a St. Matthew's Stroll edition. Hottest day of the year in Louisville, Kentucky, 2024 so far. Has some people saying mercy. And that's what we're talking about today, mercy. Now we use it kind of flippantly sometimes. Like, uncle, I give up. Mercy. Well, we come to Lamentations chapter 3. In the book of Lamentations, it's 5 chapters. And it's these 5 laments as the people of Israel, God's chosen people, reflect upon the fall of Jerusalem, 586 BC. The Babylonians have come, they've conquered. The Lord has used them to bring judgment upon his sacred, his special people. And the author of this lament, like, what is happening? What has happened? Crying out to God and lament, like, have you forgotten us? And you think about, there are times in our lives, and sometimes it's daily, where we feel like, what is happening? What is going on? You think maybe the worst day of your life? Maybe the worst season, situation? Some of you have been through some traumatic and disastrous things in your life. And in that moment, it seems as if God is not there. That God has forgotten you, that God has forgotten his promises. That, man, is God even real? Is God, all you can see around you is this disaster, this turmoil, this problem. And it just seeps into your, consumes your thoughts. You can't think about anything else. Like, man, this is awful. And that's what this lament, like, how could God allow this wicked people to do this to the holy city? And all you just see, disaster. What looks like broken promises. What looks like God's failure. But in reality, that's the furthest thing from reality. And there's a switch that this lamenter makes. He's remembering these bad things and these traumatic experiences. And then he says, but I remember. And this idea, like, he makes himself think about. Because he knows what's true. It's a will. It's something deep within his heart. That even though the world is broken all around him, and it looks like this is what's true, and that what has God done? Where is God? What is the truest thing is God's faithfulness. God's loving kindness, his compassion, his mercy. And he fixes his mind and remembers the loving, kind acts of God. And we have to do it every day, because we look at a broken world, we have broken lives, we contribute to that with our sin. And it's easy to fixate on these things and remember how life, maybe we're not where we want to be. We don't have all maybe you want to have at this point. Relationships are broken. Just even the brokenness of this world. We live in a broken country, a broken world. And yet we fix our mind, we fix our thoughts on this, the kind acts of God and his faithfulness. That he acts out of his mercy. And he says this, the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness, O Lord. Begin to take your eyes off the problem and up to the Lord, like Psalm 121. I lift my eyes up to the hills. From where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. We seek to set our mind and fix our memories that really come down from our heart and our soul. What God has revealed to us in his word to be true, that he himself, the Lord, slow to anger, abounding in steadfast love, compassion, mercy, right? It never changes. God's mercies are never going to go out of style. He's got an endless supply of mercy. It's new every morning. It's like think about the compounding interest principle. God's mercies is compounding interest at a rate that is unknown to us. We can't even calculate it. It's like there's never a moment in time when we can exhaust His mercy. His mercy is new every morning, and that's when we wake up and your mind right away wants to go to all of what's wrong in your own life, in your own relationships, and work, and everything. You have to do the hard work of remembering what's true and what the Bible has revealed us about God. And that is, He is faithful. He doesn't change. And His mercies are new every single morning. So what is mercy? And quickly, mercy is God not giving us the bad things we deserve. The fact that I am taking a walk, that I woke up this morning, that God put the sunshine on the hottest day of Louisville today, mercy. The fact that we're not consumed in His just wrath, mercy. Everything that we experience from God is mercy. And it may be that you never have come to know that mercy in a saving way. Let me appeal to you. Turn to Christ and receive mercy from Him, that He will not give you what we deserve because of our sins that separate us from Him, but that He might give you grace, giving you good things you don't deserve. And every day when you're fixated to look at what's wrong with this world, mercy, mercy, mercy. The mercies of the Lord are never ending. An inexhaustible amount of mercy from God.